I'm back with some more early Madden 25 gameplay as we're going to show off some of the big name rookies in this video. Now this is presented by the EA Creator Network as they did allow me to capture this early footage, and keep in mind I am on a slightly earlier build of the game, so it is technically a work in progress and some small things can change. One of those things, for example, are the new announcers. They were not in the build that I was playing, unfortunately, because I wanted you guys to hear the new announcers. That was kind of my plan for the early videos. I wanted to not really talk much, same as I did with the college football videos, just let you hear the announcers and stuff like that. But since they're not in the build that I was playing, I felt like it was kind of useless. Although they did update a lot of other audio with the game. The crowd does sound a lot better. The hits on the field sound better and stuff like that. But I know a lot of you guys just simply don't want to hear the same announcers of Gordon and Davis again. I mean, I've done this for years, so I know how you feel about those guys. You're just tired of hearing them. So I figured I'd just talk over the video and just give you some insights into the gameplay. So of course we're going to do Caleb Williams versus Jayden Daniels, the top two rookie QBs. We had to do that to come out. And then later in the video, we're going to have a quick second game showing off Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malik Neighbors, who made some absolutely crazy catches. So if you want to see what those rookie wideouts are looking like, stick around to the end of the video for that. And you'll notice there's a lot of new gameplay features this year that I'll be using in this video. Like right here, I'm adjusting my route stems to the rookie Rome Odunze because it looks like they're in a cover 2 defense. I'm also hot routing a post on the back end. They were indeed in a cover 2, and we're going to drop it right in over the cloud flat defender for a touchdown, rookie to rookie connection, and they're celebrating in the end zone. Now here's a look at the new kick meter if you haven't seen it already. You can use the old kick meter if you want, but I kind of like this one because it does add a little bit more of a degree of difficulty, which I like. Now it's time to start cooking with Jayden Daniels. So we're going to jump back and forth with the teams here so that I can use these rookies. And I'm a big LSU fan, so of course I got to see what Jayden's looking like. And I love this new formation in the Commanders playbook. It's the go-go offense. If you played college football, this is in the college football game, so I'm glad that they carried this over. We're going to try this little swing screen, but we need better blocking than that. That just wasn't it. Here we're calling some hot routes. We're using the new hot routed posts, which you can do with any QB now. We're going to get hit as we throw. Ball's a little wobbly, but on the money to Jamison Crowder. That's what we like to see from the rookie. You're going to also notice there are a lot of new plays in the game this year, a lot of auto motion stuff. I particularly like these ones where you can motion in, motion out. A little bit of a visual bug on the screen right there. Remember, this is an earlier build. Some little visual things will be off, but should be fixed when the game actually releases. But here we're going to try to dial up a shot to the end zone. We see Terry McLaurin gets off the press. We're going to try to go for a one-handed grab, and we drop it. These are not guaranteed. You will drop them, especially if the coverage is tight. What they do is they give you a little bit of a bigger catch radius. So this year they've definitely messed with the pass accuracy a little bit, so the ball can be a little more off target. And if you want to go for that one-handed grab and try to snag it, you can do that. You can also kind of do it just to be stylish if you're wide open, which is what I like to use it for. But if the coverage is tight, it's going to be unlikely that you actually come down with it. And we're going to use the legs here of Jayden Daniels. We're going to scramble in here for the touchdown. I don't think they had all of the player ratings accurate in my build either because Jayden felt a little slow. Should have adjusted that before the game. But even with the default unofficial ratings that some of the players had, he still had a little speed, so we got it done. Now we're back on offense with the Bears. And again, we're adjusting our route stem here to Rome Odunze. And we're going to cook the man coverage. We're going to drop it right in the bucket. They did tune the pass trajectories in this game quite a bit. More arc on the ball, and they've definitely done that before over the years, but they keep kind of tuning and playing with it. I think this year it's the best it's been in Madden, at least in a long time. You can definitely drop more passes in the bucket like this right here, get over the intermediate defenders, but right in front of the safeties, and I think they definitely did a pretty decent job with that, along with some of the new catching animations they've put in the game. They've kind of given us a lot more control on offense to play the way we want. And you can see here, I'm hot routing the post, I'm adjusting the stems, I'm just trying to, create my own offense here, which they've given us the freedom to do more so this year with new plays, new hot routes, and the custom route stems. And now we're going to see if we can punch this in the end zone with a little RPO. We get a good block from Keenan Allen, and Rome Odunze is in for his second touchdown. The rookie-to-rookie connection is looking really good so far. The Bears, I think, are going to be a sleeper this year. A lot of new players for that Bears offense, which you're seeing in this video, but we're back with my boy Jayden Daniels, and we're going to throw an absolute dime in there. Good arc on the ball. I think in past Maddens, that would have been a little harder to complete. DB was almost there, but we fit it in. Also, a lot of new speed options added to the game. We have some here in the Commanders playbook, so we're going to utilize the legs. We're pitching it out to the new running back for the Commanders, Austin Eckler. Going to try to hezzy with him, but the defense was not falling for it. And here we are back in the go-go formation. We're going to use the triple option. A lot of great new plays. We're going to keep it with Jayden here, and we're going to take it up the field for some easy yards with his legs. And we're just going to stay in this offense here. I really love this set. I want to mess around with this more. I want to kind of cook up a scheme out of this because it's one of the more unique formations you're going to find with both of those running backs lined up in the backfield side to side. But right now, Jayden Daniels is kind of diming up. We're going to go back to that triple option. Want to see if I can get Robinson involved here on the pitch. And what's going to happen here is I messed up and I pressed the wrong pitch button and we fumbled the ball. Commanders fans, please don't hate me. I'm sorry. Jayden Daniels is my guy. I'm an LSU fan. I want to win this with Jayden Daniels, but I messed up there. And now Keenan Allen is getting over the top again. Really good pass there by Caleb Williams to another new Bear, Keenan Allen. Just so many good new players on this team. DeAndre Swift, who's getting banged around a little bit right there. This Bears offense is going to for sure be fun to watch. Trying to run the read option, but they sniff it out. Going to take our 3 here using the new kick meter once again. Definitely want to practice with this before you use it. And if you don't like it, just use the old system. But I really prefer this one. I kind of wish they would make it mandatory because I think it adds a little bit more of a skill gap to kicking. And kicking is just a little bit too easy in Madden with the old system. But we're back with Jayden Daniels. We got to redeem ourselves. I made Commander fans pretty mad on the last drive. I made myself mad. I made Jayden Daniels look bad. Now I don't want that. They're committing penalties right here, but we're picking up those yards anyway. And we're just trying out some of these new plays, new formations, diming down the field. Going to make sure that we try to get some points here and try to make this a game if we can. Gonna drop back with Jayden Daniels here, just diming over the middle, finally getting Terry McLaurin involved. We tried to get some one-handed catches with him earlier and it just wasn't happening, but we got him the ball there. Here we're pump faking and we're going back over the top to Terry, and we still just can't seem to make it happen on the deep routes. It's just not happening today. Sorry, Commanders fans, I'm trying. Terry McLaurin's good. It's hard to make him look bad, but I'm doing a good job of that in this video. But we're making Jayden look as good as possible, taking off once again, using the legs. We're just going to try to see if we can get some points here and then see what we can do. What a beautiful dime over the middle, as you can see, breaking off of that route. And we're just moving down the field pretty easily now. Going to try a little screen here to Eckler. Got to get Eckler involved. I'm curious to see how they're going to use him this year. He definitely didn't look like quite himself last year, but I think he's still got something left in him. Going back to the speed option here. Jayden Daniels taking a hit for the team, and Austin Eckler is going to walk into the touchdown. Speed options were really good in College Football 25. It looks like they're going to be pretty good in Madden as well. All right, we got to go for the onside kick. See if we can get this ball back for the Commanders and redeem ourselves here. So we're going to see if we can get it, and we had no luck there, unfortunately. So I'm going to switch it up here. I'm going to try to play defense to get this stop and see if I can get an opportunity for a game-winning drive. I've got to redeem Jayden Daniels and the Commanders. We're blowing up the run. We know they want to run the ball, try to run the clock out. We're in there. We're limiting DeAndre Swift. And now they're going to pass. All we got to do is tackle him short. Just tackle him short. We can maybe get the ball back. And what the heck happened here? We get a flag. And you've got to be kidding me, ref. Unnecessary roughness. I mean, that was a soft call. I don't think that was that rough. I don't think that was that bad. But that, unfortunately, is how the game is going to end. Caleb Williams gets to take the knee and get his first W. And now it's time for the Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr. show. So I'm going to definitely force feed these guys the ball a lot. I'm going to play a little unrealistic here because I just want to show off the new rookies. They won't get the ball every time, but I definitely want to showcase them here. Hitting Devin Singletary in the flat, trying to pick up the first down. We're going to use some route stems here. We're going to stem up this dig route just to kind of make some better spacing on the play. And we're going to try to drop this right in the bucket. Danny Dimes with a dime, and Malik Neighbors taking some hits early on. Welcome to the NFL, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him so far. Gonna try one of these new cheat motion plays. There's a lot of these in the Miami playbook, but there are some in the Giants playbook as well. And other playbooks have them too because they're popular now. We're gonna time up the comeback perfectly, and Malik is going to get around the cornerback for a touchdown. He's already in the end zone, and I think he's gonna do that in real life. Another one of my LSU boys. He's looking good so far. And now it's time to get a look at Maserati Marv from The Ohio State University. Some believe the best wide receiver prospect of all time. They're in a cover two. We're gonna drop it right in there, and look at the reach out and the catch. This is one of those new sideline catch animations. We're going to have to run this back. Look how he fully extends and gets the feet down. So we're going to hot route some posts here. We're going to see if we can maybe get Marvin Harrison deep. He's got a lot of speed, a lot of excel, got good size, so we should be good. It looks like we caught him in match coverage, actually, so we busted the coverage with the play we drew up, and that's going to be a walk-in touchdown for the rookie. Match coverage is one of those things that if you don't run it versus the right sets, versus the right concepts, it will get busted very badly. It's good versus what it's good against, but it's really bad at what it's bad against, and we caught him in a match coverage there. Now we're back with Malik. Gonna dial up a post route to him as well, and what a dime from Danny. He has to adjust to make the catch. Notice that in this game now, you're gonna see receivers adjust more to catch the ball because now the ball can be inaccurate to a degree, but still be catchable more than in years past. So you'll see receivers will contort their bodies more as we're throwing a pick here. Thought we was going to be able to clear the cloud flap, but we threw a pick, and now we're going to have to watch the Cardinals celebrate. But again, you'll notice that now the pass will, they'll contort their bodies more to make catches. They'll adjust, they'll spin. And if you've played College 25, you've seen this in that game. I think some of those animations, they have transferred over to Madden as well, which is good because catching is catching. And if they're going to be in one game, they should be in the other game as well. Here we're fumbling with Kyler Murray, but he's going to jump on the ball. Love the awareness to get on the ball there, because you know in past Madden sometimes they just wouldn't recover it that easily. And Marvin Harrison is going to find a nice hole in the defense. He's going to split the coverage for another walk-in touchdown. I mean, he's too quick, and with the routes we had on the field, we're kind of making the safeties freeze a little bit. We're making them have to pick and choose, and we're hitting them with the speed guy like Marvin Harrison. If you don't commit to him right away, that's what he's going to do to you. I know Cardinals fans can't wait to see him in real life. And look at Malik Neighbors, a bad pass here from me, but we click on and make a crazy catch. Kind of channeling some Odell Beckham Jr. there, another former LSU receiver who turned New York Giant, so that's pretty interesting. We're going to get hit in the pocket here. We're going to have to wind up taking our 3 before half. Just want to make sure we nail the accuracy, not too much power, just enough, and we nail the kick. Kicking off the second half with the Cardinals. We're going to take off with Kyler Murray. He's got legs. We're climbing the pocket. That's one of the best things about climbing the pocket in these football games. If you can kind of stand strong and not get too rattled, you're going to have a lot of rushing lanes open up for you. And here we throw a bad pass. We had to click on once again and make the user catch. I'm throwing some bad passes in this game. I'm not even going to lie. I'm having to click on and make some catches myself, but we're able to make it happen. That's the good thing about usering, is that even if you throw a bad pass, you sometimes have that quick little second there where you can click on and make a play before the computer can make a play. And there we sneak in pretty long field goal, just barely getting it through the uprights. I would suggest that you guys just try out the new meter, just see what it does for you before going back to the old one. I think some of you will like it if you start getting used to it. We got to try to pick up a first down here. We're going to see if we maybe can get Neighbors open here. We've got him in tight coverage. We're going to throw it, and he takes an absolutely vicious hit. We got to watch this one back. Look at the recoil on Malik Neighbors. I feel like that's got to be a new animation. I don't remember seeing that before. That was a vicious hit, and you're going to see some of those this year. You got to brace for those hits. We really couldn't right there because we had to try to make a tough catch. Here we're back on offense with the Cardinals and Maserati Marv. We're going to see if we can hit him on this comeback route. Played really well by the defender, but even a better throw and catch. And once again, he extends the body, keeping the feet in bounds. There's just no defense for a perfect catch. And now we're going to see if we can get Marv down the sideline on these fades. They're really good in college football. Looks like they're going to be good in Madden as well. Safety too far to the inside. We're going to go for the one-handed spec catch, and we're able to pull it in. Finally, we got one earlier in the gameplay. We couldn't get it with Terry McLaurin. If you're wide open, you have a much better chance of catching them, but you can still drop them. If the coverage is anywhere near tight, you're probably going to drop them more times than not, but they are there to give you that advantage of you can get a little bit more of a radius, like I said earlier, or if you're wide open, you can kind of just showboat a little bit. So it looks like for the second game in a row, I'm going to be disappointing my LSU boys, unfortunately, but we're going to still try to get some more points here with Neighbors. We're going to see if we can at least make this a little more respectable. Going down the sideline, another good spin catch right there. I'm loving the new catch animations, and got Neighbors on a motion zig here. The defender loses him. He gets just behind him. We go up, toe tap, full extension on the catch. Another great catch animation. I'm loving the new ones they put in the game this year. You're going to notice a lot of them on the sidelines. And if this video is any indication, I think Marv and Neighbors are going to be a lot of fun to play with in this game, and they're probably going to be a lot of fun to watch in real life too. I can't wait for the season to start. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out this other exclusive Madden 25 gameplay I have right here on the screen.